Okay, I think today is a good day for a little rant video and to go through my entire vintage nail polish stash so you can see what I have exactly. I am not a content creator. I am just someone that's like going through a midlife crisis and extremely depressed, and playing with the nail polish from high school is kind of getting me out of my funk. And the only reason I'm sharing the swatches is because I think there's other people that feel the same way too. And seeing something brings back a happy memory from a happier time. And that'll help them get through the day, because essentially that's what it's doing for me is it's helping me find a reason or a purpose to do something, to keep going. Okay, I'm gonna be turning 40. I'm divorced. I live at home with my parents like a freaking teenager because my life fell apart. I am not in a good place. And I'm not the only one. Okay, like, I'm at a situation where I'm never gonna achieve the things that I wanted. I'm never gonna have the kids that I wanted. I'm never gonna have the family that I wanted because I'm becoming perimenopausal. So, like, my dreams, I can't literally achieve them. And I'm struggling so hard for a purpose in this life. And the other day I got an Instagram comment like, "You're never gonna gain followers with the content that you have. It's not about gaining followers. That's not why I'm doing this." Am I grateful for, like, I think I gained about 300 of you guys, a little under 300. I think it's like 270 something on TikTok, which I'm so grateful for because it's a small group of people, but you're also kind and we get to chat, and like I kind of like it's fun, right? I'm not looking to become like a social media content creator. I'm just trying to make people that are in the same situation as me feel better. Okay, so we're gonna go through vintage nail polish and relive our glory days together today. These guys here, although in pure ice bottles, are repotted from different brands, so you're gonna have to disregard this little area. I would repot my Baruchis because they were round and they took up more space, and then as I went through, used up my old pure ice bottles because they were square, they would fit in my caboodle nice, and I preferred the shape. So these guys are not pure ice polishes. This one here is actually Sinful and Fiji. See, I would put the labels at the bottom so that I would know what they are. And I would keep them separate so that I wouldn't mix them up. But, and then like in here we have random like no-name brand polishes. See, there's a finger. See, I'm not a content creator. Just someone going through a midlife crisis. Remember these, like, I got these at a store called Mandy's. A color for each day of the week. And then we had glitters, too. There was glitters. I still have them, all 7 of them. The thing is 2 of them, one was an iridescent and one was a silver glitter. And it was identical to these guys. So what I did was I dumped them into these bottles. It was the same glitters. So I just made room and I condensed it into that and just kept these 4. Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense because there's supposed to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a color missing, and I don't know what color it was. I don't remember what color it was for the life of me. There were 7, but I only have 6. Interesting. Anyway, I think this is what you guys really want to see, is all the Pure Ice colors. So here we have Frosted Ice Pinkaboo. This one is Pure Ice. It's a creme Scandal. This one, see, a lot of them need to be either shaken up or rehydrated. Pure Ice Desert Sand. I think this one was more golden. I think it actually lost color. This one is Frosted Ice New Lilac. I believe I swatched this one last week. Here we have Pure Ice Wild Thing. This one is Frosted Ice Honeydew. I don't have a lot of greens. I wish I did. I would love to add to my collection, but they're selling these guys for an absorbent, like a ridiculous amount of money. Pure Ice Frosted Ice Bordeaux. I actually have a couple of them. Hold on. Here's another one. And the reason for it is because I think they changed a little bit. See how this one doesn't have any of that gold in it? Whereas this one has kind of some gold pigments. Yeah, so I saved this one because this one was the original color. And then later on they like added the gold pigment to it. And they kind of changed it. So I kept 2 of those bottles. This one's Frosted Ice Marooned. I've swatched that one. This one is a creme in Flirt Alert. Here we have Mint to Be, Frosted Ice Mint to Be. This one is Frosted Ice Peony, actually. I think I swatched this one, I'm not sure. I would have to go back and look at all my little videos. Pure Ice Rosebud. We definitely swatched that one. This one is Pure Ice Passion. This is one of my favorite polishes to put over a white because it has like this iridescent pinky purple to it. I absolutely love this one. This one is Frosted Ice Cotton Candy. I've swatched this one already. This is my precious Frosted Ice Chrome, which if you've watched some of my videos, you know I accidentally broke. And I'm trying to find a replacement. This one we swatched yesterday. It's Frosted Ice Silver Bullet. This is Frosted Ice Pomegranate. Really pretty. This one is Frosted Ice Petal. This is right when they started changing the caps, because I think the black caps are a bit defective. Oh, here we have, this is Frosted Ice Lemon Ice. And check it out. Hold on. It's not this one here. I think it's this one. Nope. Oh, wait, no. This is the original Pure Ice Lemon Ice. This one actually has like that silver glitter, like blushed, or like that Oscar the Grouch nail polish that I swatched. But later down the line they reformulated and they turned it to like a creme with a glitter. Isn't that neat? Yeah, so I saved both bottles. This one is Frosted Ice Sunshine. Pure Ice Frosted Ice Platinum. This is Pure Ice Frosted Ice Buttercup. This one is Frosted Ice Copper Ice. Oh, you know what was really serendipity is I think either the same day or the day after Vintage Dusties posted this color too. It was so like coinky dink. That was so much fun though. And I think she ended up commenting, so that was really cool to have a content creator that's as big as she is to comment on a video of mine. Pure Ice Peach Melba. We've swatched this one. This is Frosted Ice Peachy Keen. This one is Pure Ice Raisin. This one is super 90s. I love this one. I actually have a backup of that one. We've swatched it. And then, let's see. This is Pure Ice Sand Dollar. Ooh, maybe this is the one that I was confusing Desert Sand with. Okay, this didn't fade. I was confusing it with this one because they both had sand in their name. Never mind. Pure Ice Sand Dollar. Wait, hold on. Desert Sand. Oh, I have two of them? Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't even realize I had two of these. So one of these is a used one. Hold on. This one I think is the used one. And this is the unopened one, I think. See, here's my Frosted Ice Chrome. It's spilt all over the place on my pretty unopened bottles. I dropped it back. So, okay, so this is going to go into my other thing to use. This is Frosted Ice Mink. I don't know if I swatched that one or not. Frosted Ice Sable. So they're like named after weasels. Let's see. Frosted Ice Plum. Okay, we went into this one. I was like, this is not a plum shade. What the heck? It's brown. I don't know if it faded or if it always was like this. I really don't. I doubt it faded because I store my nail polish has been stored in a environmentally controlled house under a bed in a caboodle, so it hadn't had access to sunlight to fade like that. Frosted Ice Taupe Drawer. This one's actually really similar to the desert sand one, but not really. Let's see. Skinny Dip. This one's a creme. Here we have Frosted Ice Casablanca. Frosted Ice Pink Cadillac. I have to do that one with Mess song. You know, top down, back, rolling in my Cadillac. This one is a creme and pink panic. Yeah, Pure Ice didn't have that many cremes. They were mostly frosty colors. This one's in Siren. It's like a fire engine red. And then this one is a creme exotica. And let's go into like, these are kind of like my favorites. And I always had a lot of blues. Frosted Ice Morning Dew. This is another one right when they started changing the caps. When I use up one of my backups, and I'm going to repot it so that I have the logo on the bottle. This is Frosted Ice Blue Marlin. And this one is Frosted Ice Calypso. I don't know if they changed the shade name or if this is a slightly different color or what. I'm gonna have to do like a hand versus hand video of these guys and compare them because they look identical to me. It might also be a mislabeling. I don't know. This one is a creme ICU. This one is Frosted Ice Sea Lily. Oh, this is one of my favorite blues of all time. Frosted Ice Iris. Oh, if I could get a couple backups of that one, I would be so happy. I love that color. Frosted Ice Sea Pearl. This one has like a chrome effect. We've swatched it. This is Frosted Ice Sky. It needs to be hydrated. I swatched my backup though. Creme and Tommy Boy. This one needs a shake and some rehydration. No, but these are like all of my unopened ones. This is another one of my favorites, Frosted Ice Celestial. This one is Frosted Ice Fairy Dust. Here we have a couple of my backups of Purple Haze. So this is the OG Purple Haze. And then this is what Purple Haze ended up looking like. See what I mean? It completely changed color. But yeah, this one is one that I saved because it was the last one. And then these guys are just backups because I really loved this purple. It was one of my favorite colors. Party Purple from Believe Beauty is really similar. I'm kind of bummed Believe Beauty was discontinued. Here we have Frosted Ice Indigo. Such a pretty blue purple. This one is Frosted Ice Really Rio. I'm not sure if we swatched that one. I can't remember. I have to look back. This is Purple Ice Grape Ice. I have a backup of this one, which is the one that I swatched. This is an unopened one that needs to be rehydrated. This is Frosted Ice Orchard Plum. This one is Frosted Ice Plum Beach. I also have a backup of this one that I've swatched already. I think this one has like that pigment that's made out of dragonfly wings, because it has like that purple shift in it. I don't know. I kind of think that that's what it is. This is Pure Ice Ice Orchard. Really pretty. I like this one too. I forget if I have a backup of that one and if I swatched it. Frosted Ice Pansy. Hold on, let's shake it a little. Really pretty purple. And then here we have Frosted Ice Heather. This I actually saw on eBay, and it was like a bottle that exploded and the cap was going bad, and I think the cap disintegrated into the bottle, and they were asking like $50 for it on eBay, and it was completely damaged. There was no way to strain out the debris, but I guess it sold. Someone bought it. This is Pure Ice Blush. So I have a backup of this one, which I still paint my nails with. This is like that one with that silvery glitter in it. That's super cool. Alright, so here we have, do you remember Naturistics? I have a lot of makeup from them, or well, lip glosses. I loved their lip glosses. They would taste so good. It's, what color? Pink Flirt Purple Pearl. That one's really pretty. Then here are my vintage Sally Hansen Sugar Kisses, Purple Power, and Prom Pink. It was from a prom kit that came with like that double duty top coat. And these are CoverGirl Wet Slicks, Quaintly Copper. This one is Lilac Allure. Really pretty. This one is Pink Reflections. This one is Golden Charm. Here I have a Sally Hansen Chrome nail makeup. Aquamarine. Obviously you can tell I loved blues, so I would always buy blues. Here's an old Sinful in Morning Dew. Yeah. This was actually a Sinful from that kind of bottle too. It was a Fiji, but it's been repotted. And I also have this color. This was also a Sinful polish that was repotted. It was Pearl Tint. I repotted it because I was running. I needed room. I didn't have the storage for it. If I knew what I know now, I would have kept the original bottles, but I was a dumbass for in high school. And then we have these guys, like these little minis. We're gonna have to swatch these one day. And then I also had like the mini little glitters. I showed you those earlier. And then over here we just have like those no-name brand ones from like those like color workshop kits that come out during the holidays. So they're not really that important. At least I don't consider them that important. Here's another. The no-name brand is supposed to be on the no-name brand side. I don't know why I have it here. Okay, and here here's another no-name brand. No, actually, this is not a no-name brand. This is a Maybelline polish that I repotted. I'm pretty sure it's a Maybelline nail polish that I repotted. A Maybelline Express polish. I didn't keep the label for that one, obviously. This was like a cuticle oil that I thought was cute because it had blue flowers in it, and I never used it because I thought it was too pretty to use. So I just have it. Oh, this is a nail polish I stole from an ex-boyfriend's house because he had it in his bathroom. Yeah, if you want to score some free nail polish, if you go on a first date with a guy, go through his vanity. If he's got nail polish there and then claims he doesn't have a girlfriend, then he won't mind if you take the polish. But man, is there drama the next day if you swipe the polish and the girl finds out. Then you find out if he's a dog or not. So yeah, that's a pro tip. Another like Revlon one that I swiped from an ex-boyfriend's house. And then these Baruchis were popular when I was younger, so I have quite a bit of them. Violet Rage, Fancy Nancy. And this one is what? Silver Foil. And then these Shelly guys. I also have a couple of the glitters, but I actually use the glitters. These guys still exist. You could still get them. They're based out of Florida. And these guys still exist too. They're based out of New York. And they have an online website. The colors, I tried to find the colors. They don't have these colors anymore. So we're going to go into my repotted ones. These are like glow-in-the-dark polishes from Pumpkins during Halloween. I'm guessing they're most likely Wet n Wild polishes that were, you know, like those fantasy maker polishes, but I can't recall. I didn't save the labels. This is another like one of those fantasy makers that came in like a pumpkin shaped bottle, but because it was so cumbersome, is this, hold on, wait. All right, this one still has a label. Pumpkin nail enamel. Okay, so it's not Marquin's. It's Blue Cross Beauty Products. I'm going to have to Google them and see if they still make these guys. But these were all polishes. So those had labels too, but they must have fallen off. Because I was pretty good when I repotted polishes to put the labels back on them. This one is a Baruchi. And these were all like, oh wait, no, not these ones. This one's just like a sheer kind of color. But hold on, I think when we get down to here, no, this is another one on Pink Parfait. Yeah, they don't make these colors anymore. And then this one was cool. I liked this one because it had like that blue to it. It was like an iridescent color, Disco Pearl. And then this is my Sinful that was repotted. You know, it's fitting that I repotted my Sinful nail polishes into Pure Ice polishes since Revlon ended up owning both lines and discontinuing them. I really need to like clean this caboodle out. It's kind of gross. But it's been sitting under my bed for like 3 decades. Okay, so here's like that rainbow collection from Baruchi. White rainbow one. And purple rainbow. That's the second one. I don't think I have all of them. Yeah, I'm missing... Am I missing 3? No, here's 4. This one's the number 3. That one's the number 4. This one's the number 5. Number 6. The number 7. And the number 8. Those were all of them when I was working at Eckerd's, and I ended up repotting all of them so that they would fit into my caboodle. But yeah, so that's essentially my entire vintage nail polish collection. Oh wait, we missed the Maybellines. We have a salon finish. These are ones that I stole from my mom. Shh, don't tell her. Yeah, you can tell her and I have completely different styles in nail polish. And then these are ones that I bought. I think these would be fun to open and rehydrate and use around and showcase on TikTok around Valentine's Day because of their hearts. See how cute? Oh my gosh, they're so stinking cute. But look how this one yellowed. See, this is what I mean about non-nail polish grade glitter. You don't even have to rehydrate it, and the compounds that make up the base will start eating the glitter and the paint on the glitter. Because I think these were a lot shinier. And you can see how it discolored the base. Although the base will yellow with time, it didn't quite do that in the pink one. You see what I mean? And it didn't quite do that in the purple one. And these are relatively still clear. Only the red one did that. And I think it's because the chemical components in the base of the nail polish are kind of eating the glitter. So, yeah, the hydrators that you buy in the market don't really destroy the glitter. Sometimes the glitter just gets ruined by itself. I'm gonna leave it at that and go and clean this caboodle and put everything back nice and neat. But yeah, that's the extent of my vintage polishes. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.